Next Monday night on The Best of Hollywood, our tribute to the movie's Funny Fellows continues with Jerry Lewis's funniest film, The Nutty Professor. Please be with us. I'm Eva Marie Saint. Good night.
In 1927, blindness meant hopelessness.
They just didn't want to face a blind man, did they?
Morris Frank wouldn't settle for that. But his fight for independence would be long and hard.
Hold it, mister. No dogs allowed on this bus.
No dogs allowed.
Nothing is going to stop our work, Senator.
How many voters in your district are blind?
I can make it on my own. On my own.
Love leads the way on the Disney Channel. The Disney Channel is proud to present a world television premiere.
Came to see Jessica. Out of your class here, Craig. We're not going to mess up our lives doing what other people think is right.
You should go back to where she belongs. We're staying here.
Brian Dennehy, Sigrid Thornton, and Tom Burlinson. It's a love story that will steal your heart and an adventure that will take your breath away. Walt Disney's Return to Snowy River, Part 2.
Unforgettable. Get your kicks on Route 66. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. In the evenings, may I come and sing?
He sang to the world, and the world loved him back like no other singer before him. He made over 600 recordings and sold over 50 million records worldwide. He was the first black performer to cross over to mainstream audiences, host his own TV show, and become an international superstar.
Believe in me.
Now the Disney Channel pays tribute to one of the greatest entertainers of all time with the unforgettable Nat King Cole.
Merry Christmas.
Nat's story is told by the people who knew him best. People like Frank Sinatra, Mel Torme, Bertha Kitt, Harry Belafonte, Natalie Cole, and Maria Cole, Nat's widow, who helped put together this historic show.
It was just time for people to know about Nat Cole. People, the young people who are coming along today, I'd watched things about the Beatles and Elvis Presley. It was just time that people knew something about him.
There was a boy, a very strange and chatty boy.
People that remember Nat Cole will enjoy this special because they were part of that time. It tells a lot about our personal life, the tremendous fame that he had as a performer. You know, the same things that you see with a Michael Jackson today, or I'm sure with the Beatles when they were popular. Everyone has their time, but Nat Cole had his time, and he had it alone, and it was wonderful in the 50s.
For Maria Cole, the special is more than just a trip down memory lane. It's a chance for the world to re-acknowledge a legend.
This special is very important for the country. Nat Cole is a very important part of American history, and I think it's time that everyone knew it.
The unforgettable Nat King Cole, a Disney Channel exclusive. The Disney Channel magazine is a valuable tool that is more than a programming guide. It enhances the viewing experience with a unique blend of informative features, exclusive interviews, and comprehensive weekly schedules. The March and April edition is exceptional, as it features Disney's most famous star in the all-new Mickey Mouse Club. Get the inside scoop on this hip half hour of music, comedy, dancing, and video jams at the coolest club around, the exciting Mickey Mouse Club. Disney Nighttime gets up close and personal in a candid conversation with award-winning singer-songwriter Judy Collins. Coming in April, the Disney Channel will air a must-see program that guides you through a national test that will answer the question, how safe is your family? Catch a quick glimpse of the Disney Channel's outstanding variety of programs in What's On. Detailed listings give you each day at a glance. Finally, get a peek at what's next in the months to come. Consult the Disney Channel magazine, your key to the total entertainment experience. Ideas for the present, dreams for the future. Your imagination holds the key. Walt Disney once said the era we live in is a dream come true, but there are still plenty of avenues to explore. The Disney Channel invites you to join us now and imagine. Next, join America's favorite family, the Nelsons, for classic moments from the golden age of television in the adventures of Ozzie and Harriet. Then in the era of minstrel shows, two brothers struggle to break family tradition in Minstrel Man, tonight on the Disney Channel. Dateline, Disney.
Don't you sometimes feel that this is the kind of life we were meant to live on this earth?
Hailed as Disney's crowning achievement in action-adventure films, Swiss Family Robinson will be shown in 2 parts starting this coming Sunday on The Magical World of Disney on NBC. The entire feature was filmed on location on the island of Tobago and has been described as the most difficult film ever produced by the Walt Disney Studios.
I'm sure of that.
Certainly one of the most noteworthy accomplishments of the film's artists, designers, and craftsmen was the Robinson family's living quarters.
But didn't you ever dream of having a house up on a treetop?
A far cry from the tent in a tree described in the original Johann Weiss novel, this multi-level masterpiece of innovative engineering provided comfort, protection from the elements, and security from unwanted neighbors. The house was so popular with moviegoers and Walt Disney himself that within a year after the picture's release, a duplicate was constructed at Disneyland. Towering some 70 feet over the rivers of Adventureland, it remains one of the Magic Kingdom's most popular attractions.
All the latest innovations.
But whether you're captured by the ingenious innovations, caught up in the thrills and danger, or captivated by the love and laughter, Swiss Family Robinson remains a timeless classic for all generations. So those who'll be seeing it for the first time, and those for whom it is an encore performance, will want to mark their calendars, as this coming Sunday, The Magical World of Disney presents Part 1 of the Walt Disney masterpiece, Swiss Family Robinson. And now, a behind-the-scenes look at an original Disney Channel film, now in production. From one of children's most beloved stories of a young boy who saved his town, Danny, the champion of the world. The English countryside sets the stage for this heartwarming story by noted children's novelist Roald Dahl, author of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and James and the Giant Peach.
The story of Danny is the story of a father and son living in the countryside, and they're running a little filling station. In everything the father does, he interests his son, and so the relationship becomes very, very close.
And for the first time, Tony Award winner Jeremy Irons stars with his father-in-law, Cyril Cusack, and his own son, Sam.
The fact that he is my son and I am his father is that we don't have to act that area. If I was doing it with another boy, I'd have to spend hours trying to get the relationship right so that it, read on camera so he was relaxed. And all that is there, and that is a huge plus.
You helped me more than I helped him.
That's not true, actually. You helped me by reminding me how to do it.
I had it.
But now and again you do it rather well, and I think, oh, I wish I...
The greatest secret of making children love a book or a film is to have a real dirty dog and see that a child particularly plotting to do him in and getting him in the end. We have in Danny a dirtiest dog you could get.
I am getting wet.
Inspector Hayes is a complete and utter cad. I spend a lot of my time bulldozing large areas of the countryside because I don't like nature, I don't like children at all, except roasted with a few potatoes, perhaps.
I think children love it because the poaching is exciting, and the woods in the dead of night is wonderfully exciting.
It's a story that will capture the imagination of young and old alike.
the success of it will be, hopefully, that parents will enjoy going to see it with their children.
Premiering on the Disney Channel, Danny, the champion of the world.
Hi, I'm Harriet Nelson. I hope you have as much fun watching this next episode of Ozzie and Harriet as my family and I had making it.
There's program fun for everyone this November on the Disney Channel. For kids, there's a special surprise with the new season premiere of Kids Incorporated. And there's big doings in the Big Apple when the Muppets take Manhattan. Then gather the whole family together for magic, mystery, and medieval merriment with the Disney Channel premiere of The Princess Bride. And there's a sneak preview of a very special Disney film to be released this holiday season, The Making of Little Mermaid. Adults will find the water's fine as the maritime fun continues with Splash. And Garrison Keillor is back with an all-new special as the Sunday Night Showcase presents Lake Wobegon Loyalty Days. Then, an entertainment legend reveals and remembers in a conversation with Bob Hope. And the Disney Channel pays a special tribute as November is Bob Hope Month on the Best of Hollywood. Then relive the magic of the world's most prestigious athletic competition with the Disney Channel premiere of Soul 88, 16 Days of Glory. You'll find fall's finest this November on the Disney Channel. Dateline, Disney. Coming soon, an uplifting musical extravaganza. Featuring an all-star cast and soon to air on the magical world of Disney, Polly is a new updated musical version of the original Disney classic, Pollyanna. This latest Disney masterpiece tells the story of an orphan girl sent from the big city of Detroit to live with her aunt in a small southern town. Polly, portrayed by The Cosby Show's Keisha Knight Pulliam, transforms the town of Harrington through her uplifting approach to life.
They just have to get to know you.
And how do I do that?
You just have to show them that you can boppy boppy bop. And Polly, I love you.
Polly's wealthy but stern aunt is played by another Cosby cast member, Felicia Rashad, who found working on the film a pure delight.
It's fun. You wake up in the morning no matter how early your call is, and you're happy because you can't wait to get to work.
Felicia's sister, master choreographer Debbie Allen, directed Polly and gave the film one of its most exhilarating moments in the gospel number. So if you're looking for family entertainment that will make you laugh, cry, and dance, you'll want to tune into the magical world of Disney this coming Sunday for the world premiere of Polly. Next, it's the animated tale of Dorothy in the Land of Oz. After that, meet some cute, cuddly, talking canines from another world in Disney's Fluffy Dogs. After that, Sophia Loren put some spice into Cary Grant's life in the classic comedy Houseboat. Tonight, on the Disney Channel. A boy's life is turned upside down by some cute, cuddly canines.
Rat those mutts!
And their search for the special door home
Should we go through?
It's gotta be better than this place.
leads to adventure
Sorry, Jamie. Wrong door.
and surprises.
I have to try again later.
Unlock the door to friendship with Disney's Fluffy Dogs tonight. The Disney Channel proudly presents
It's such a surprise.
the magic, the music, and the fun. It's the Disney Channel's exclusive presentation of Walt Disney's timeless classic, Cinderella. He's an escaped convict running from his past.
Kicked out of school in 1970 for forging checks.
He can change his identity quick and you change his life.
Now he's fighting for a new beginning.
Mr. Spooner will be our new English teacher.
And he's volunteered to coach wrestling for us.
Shane O'Connor?
Got it. He's the only guy I know who got suspended his first day. He's never done anything right.
How did you get to 11th grade without being able to read?
I guess none of the teachers wanted me around 2 years in a row.
Once in a lifetime, you meet someone who changes your world forever.
I want you to come out for the wrestling team. you check on his credentials?
Harry seems honest enough to me. Let's hear it from Coach Spooner.
Robert Urich is a different kind of hero.
Just saw so much of myself in you. I wanted you to succeed where I had failed.
In a story about hard knocks, second chances, and beating the odds. Disney Channel Premier Films proudly presents Spooner, exclusively on the Disney Channel.
Coming up next, get ready for some fast-paced activities the whole family can enjoy on You and Me, Kid.
Hey kids, the Disney Channel is adding a brand new animated series to our Super Saturday morning lineup.
I can hardly wait.
Starting in March, it's the exclusive world television premiere of Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers.
Rescue Rangers away!
These pint-sized crime busters will add to your Saturday morning fun as they join a prestigious lineup of Disney stars.
Me too.
Joining Chip and Dale is a cast of celebrities that includes the gang from Welcome to Pooh Corner.
This is the happiest day of my life.
The clowns of Dumbo Circus.
That would be wonderful.
And the host of his very own show, Good Morning Mickey.
What do you know?
Then double your fun with two animals in one, the Wuzzles.
It's you again.
And don't miss those zany addicts on Donald Duck Presents.
We're the Rescue Rangers.
Finally, it's the premiere of Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers. It's all happening Saturday mornings on the Disney Channel. Once upon a time, there was a boy who looked into the future.
This is the cornerstone of America's defense.
And didn't like what he saw.
Can't play because there's nuclear weapons.
What's that got to do with baseball? I'm going to do what Chuck did.
I'm leaving basketball as a protest.
Until there are no more nuclear weapons. Please leave my kid out of it. He's just a boy.
Tonight, a heartwarming story about love and conviction, starring Jamie Lee Curtis and Alex English in Amazing Grace and Chuck. Dateline, Walt Disney Studios. The use of observation to breathe life into a lifeless object is the hallmark of all great animation.
Snoop! Snoop the mouse! Oh, kill it! Kill it!
It's one way in which the folks at Disney created the truly memorable characters in the current re-release of The Rescuers.
You get down there and find the big diamond, or you will never see that teddy again.
Disney's 19th feature-length animated cartoon is a perilous adventure for two mice and an airsick albatross as they search for a kidnapped girl.
Welcome aboard, folks. Sit back and leave the driving to me.
The Rescuers was the last time Walt Disney's now legendary 9 old men collaborated on an animated film, as Ollie Johnston commented on how one scene was developed for an emotional appeal.
I had a scene in Rescuers where Penny carries the cat out to go to supper. I wanted to show how much she liked the cat, how affectionate she felt, and how the cat felt about her. So I had her pick the cat up in a way, really, that practically strangles the cat, but he loves her so much he doesn't want to say anything about it. And she starts walking with him, and he starts to slip, and she has to boost him up. And it's much easier to do a walk like that than it is just a regular walk, where she has something definite she's trying to express, some emotional state.
As one of the Rescuers' directing animators, Ollie had the lofty task to create the film's rising star, the large web-footed pilot, Orville the Albatross.
I didn't really know what I was going to do, and finally I came up with this idea for a personality, which was based on the fact that he was such an incompetent flyer, and yet gave the impression that he was the world's greatest.
Are you hurt, sir? Nope. One of my better landings, Bud. And here we go!
It's Runaway Laughs, Runaway Adventure, as the combination of memorable characters, a captivating story, and genuine emotions all add up for fun. It's one of Disney's all-time favorite classics. It's the re-release of Walt Disney's The Rescuers. Dateline, Disney.
Don't you sometimes feel that this is the kind of life we were meant to live on this earth?
Hailed as Disney's crowning achievement in action-adventure films, Swiss Family Robinson will be shown in 2 parts starting this coming Sunday on The Magical World of Disney on NBC. The entire feature was filmed on location on the island of Tobago and has been described as the most difficult film ever produced by the Walt Disney Studios.
I'm sure of that.
Certainly one of the most noteworthy accomplishments of the film's artists, designers, and craftsmen was the Robinson family's living quarters.
But didn't you ever dream of having a house up on a treetop?
A far cry from the tent in a tree described in the original Johann Weiss novel, this multi-level masterpiece of innovative engineering provided comfort, protection from the elements, and security from unwanted neighbors. The house was so popular with moviegoers and Walt Disney himself that within a year after the picture's release, a duplicate was constructed at Disneyland. Towering some 70 feet over the rivers of Adventureland, it remains one of the Magic Kingdom's most popular attractions.
All the latest innovations.
But whether you're captured by the ingenious innovations, caught up in the thrills and danger, or captivated by the love and laughter, Swiss Family Robinson remains a timeless classic for all generations. So those who'll be seeing it for the first time, and those for whom it is an encore performance, will want to mark their calendars, as this coming Sunday, The Magical World of Disney presents Part 1 of the Walt Disney masterpiece, Swiss Family Robinson. Saturday. The Disney Channel Spring Animation Festival is delighted to include the first motion picture to tell the real story of young King Arthur.
I don't know anything about ruling a country. I told you to leave the thing in the stove.
And a mischievous magician named Merlin. It's sword and sorcery at its silliest. Don't miss The Sword and the Stone, Saturday, March 18th at 7 p.m.
Practically all games are played on geometrical areas. The baseball field is a diamond. And without mathematics, we couldn't even keep score. Football is played on a rectangle divided by yard lines. Basketball is a game of circles, spheres, and rectangles. Even hopscotch has its multiple squares.
What's that?